Let's Go Guide.
Hello everybody, this is Let's Go Guide, where we give tips and ideas on your next destination. Today I find myself in one of the most iconic cities in the world, visited by millions, maybe even billions of people throughout the year. It's very iconic for its buildings, its sports teams, and very historical as well. Right now I find myself, it's not that cold, it's 2023. Happy New Year everybody. But today I find myself in the Empire State. The city is nicknamed for the Big Apple. Today I find myself in New York City. Let's explore, guys.
So most visitors that come visit New York City, they come to see Times Square. Times Square is a very crazy, hectic place to be, where there's thousands of people walking around, taking selfie pictures, or taking pictures with the characters that are there in the streets. In this area, you will find a lot of shopping, dining as well. But this is where the location where most of the Broadway shows take place. Now, if it's on your bucket list to watch a Broadway show in New York, I highly recommend it. I attended a Broadway show during this visit, my first Broadway show ever, and let me tell you something, it was a memory that I will never forget in my life. I also went to GMA, or what's called Good Morning America, and you have to wake up a little early just to get a good spot so you could see GMA being shot live. So I highly recommend that as well. Liberty Bagels is located in mid-Manhattan, where they specialize in bagels. They have several bagels like the Liberty Bagel that is red, white, and blue, and a rainbow bagel. I highly recommend this location because they have several spreads to choose from, and let me tell you, they taste awesome. So the Vest is located in the Hudson Yards, built in 2019. You do have some upscale shopping like Rolex, Tiffany & Co. and Cartier here. So here in New York, I highly recommend the subway. It is the fastest, easiest way to get from place to place besides walking and being stuck in a cab in traffic. The subway runs fairly to every corner of New York. These two terminals here are some of the biggest ones they have. This one exactly here drops you off right in front of the One World Trade Center. The subway is the easiest way to get from place to place, and there's stops throughout the whole city, even the boroughs around you as well. The One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the United States. Here you will find the September 11 memorial to where the Twin Towers were located at. Across from there is the 9/11 Museum, where they have artifacts and things of what occurred on that day of 2001. Highly recommend it, just to reflect on what happened that day.
So I do recommend this part in New York, where you book first of all here in advance, because these tickets do go on so quite fast. I booked mine about a month and a half from the day I'm here. I'm inside the Statue of Liberty. This is a tour called The Crown, where we're gonna walk up to the crown of the Statue of Liberty through the windows and see outside through the crown. But right now, as I'm walking up, you can see the structure of the Statue of Liberty behind me or around me. So And it's approximately 160 steps, so that way you know that if you're able or capable of doing it. Now, there's platforms where I'm at right now where you can have a rest stop if you get tired. It's very cramped, but you could rest in these areas. And this staircase allows you to go up and down. So if you get tired, you can easily walk back down from here, and you can make it back down to the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty. So I do recommend this if you like a challenge, because the hike, the steps is a challenge, but there is platforms. You can stop, look through the glass, and see the structure of the Statue of Liberty.
So if you're like me, every time I go to a museum, I like to know the in scoop of everything, the ins and outs of it. And in this building, in the Ellis Island building, there is a 30-minute walkthrough where a park ranger guides you through the building and pinpoints the historic parts of each location. There's also a 40 minute theater room where you watch a film of how this building used to run back in the early 1900s. So I do recommend watching the theater, the video, and getting a guided tour. So besides the beautiful building and the art around it, here is where NBC Studios is at, and also where several late night shows like Jimmy Fallon are filmed in this area. There's a lot of shopping center here as well. There's lots of stores here. Example, Nike store and the Nintendo stores here as well. So you can spend a good morning out here exploring everything that's around this area. So as you're walking in Rockefeller Center, I recommend you get a beverage here at Ralph's Cafe, owned by Ralph Lauren. And as you have your beverage, walk around and see all the art around you. There's plenty of art here. And just look at the old buildings, the structures, the church, and just admire what this city has to offer. New York City is real historic, and the art, the buildings is just amazing. So here in Little Italy, there is several restaurants throughout the street here. I happened to walk into Sophia's. I had done some research and I had read that they have very good reviews, and it wasn't disappointing. The food was very good. I enjoyed the meal I had. Now, I did go during lunch hour where they have lunch specials, so you do get a little break on that. So I do recommend, if you're gonna want to visit this area, try to go in the afternoonish to get those lunch specials, so that you could get a better bargain for your buck. So if you can make it there by lunchtime, it'd be the perfect time. But the food was exceptional. It was very good. I do recommend this restaurant, and if you have a chance, stop by. So if you're looking for a good Italian dessert, I recommend the Cannoli King. It is delicious there. So many desserts to choose from, and it's also a cafe as well. So feel free to stop by. It's very good. So back in Midtown Manhattan, there's a bakery called Angelina's Bakery. The croissants are real good here. It's a good snack to be walking around and eating. I highly recommend this spot. Very good. So here in Central Park, there's lots to do here. From having lunch there, to just getting a morning afternoon run, to sightseeing, to the zoo as well. There's also people that have horses with carriages that ride you throughout the park, so you can see the park in a carriage. So that's pretty cool. I put in this video, I put the highlight for me that I enjoyed the most was walking here down where the fountain is at. I was there and I happened to get a nice mini concert, you could say. There was a group of men that were doing some singing, and it was nice to see that New York is coming back to what it used to be. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I happened to get my first Broadway show and I chose Aladdin. Very, very amazing show, from the effects, the singing, the comedy. It was real fun, very good for the family as well. So I highly recommend this Broadway show. If you have a chance, stop by and take a look at it. Hello everybody. Okay, so we're coming to an ending to our New York trip. Before we leave, we're gonna grab ourselves a slice of pizza. But don't be afraid to try these little places. As you can see in the wall, in the mural here that they have, a lot of celebrities, politicians have come here and eaten in these locations. So don't be shy or scared to try these places. They're reasonably priced. They're in the city. We're on 8th Street, which is the next street down from Times Square. So the prices are real good, but we encourage you to try these locations when you have a chance. But we're gonna end our trip here today with a slice of pizza. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Watch our other ones that we've had from California, from Arkansas, and Texas. So give us a shout out. So thanks for enjoying. God bless, and keep exploring, guys.